Right. So I was it was a period of time where like I had a public breakup, and then I I was pregnant, and then I had a baby. So it was like a span of time. But what any of those moments aren't really the point. The point was, instead of them being personal and intimate and private, they were very public. And that those moments were kind of stolen from me by the paparazzi, the tabloids, whatever. And that always felt very, it was difficult for those moments to be taken away from me. And my privacy was stolen, and always felt like I was being assaulted on the street with, guys following me in the car, coming out of bushes and between cars, wherever. You're just minding your own business, walking your kid, and then somebody's hiding behind the tree. So it was very unusual and uncomfortable, and I ended up kind of becoming a bit reclusive and staying in the house and not really going out, and always feeling like, what's going to happen now, or
Who's following
who's
you?
following you. I mean, that's such an uncomfortable feeling. And that was very challenging. And one time I was followed to the mall, and I snuck around and found myself in a store. I was trying to bide some time that maybe I lost this person, and I ended up in the shoe department, and I saw these boots, and I think they really reminded me of who I was before all this stuff happened and before the attention. And they were black, up to the knee, very tough, very strong, had some nice hardware on them. And they reminded me of New York, because at this point I was living in LA. They reminded me of my time here and of who I was before. So I recognized that instantly, and had to have those boots. And I bought them, I put them on, and I walked out of there, maybe unconsciously thinking, unconsciously knowing that this was the moment I was going to take a little bit of my life back. And I think through doing this project, I didn't realize that I was still carrying some of that around with me, So if I was going into a public space still, or walking through the streets, sometimes I, change my posture or hide a little bit because of that period of time, because of that attention that was unwanted. And so I feel like this project has kind of shown that to me, that I still unconsciously have carried that around with me. And so I'm still working through that and kind of shedding that now.